A detailed documentary report on Edo Project Tmax Culinary training for 80 beneficiaries on pastries, baking, and confectionaries at Geniushub TVET Center. Project Tmax is a technical and vocational education and training TVET framework designed to equip Nigerians with technical and vocational skills while maximizing existing private and public TVET centers and resources across the country. Edo Project Tmax is a federal government initiative aimed at training Edo residents in different skills such as solar installation, tiling, catering, cosmology, and digital skills. Federal government is partnering with Edo State Government and Industrial Training Fund (ITF) as the implementation agency, and they are working with 27 TVET centers in Edo State. Of the TVET centers tasked with training residents in Edo State on different skills is Geniushub. Geniushub is a human capital development organization based in Nigeria with its headquarters in Benin City, Edo State, with a fast-growing community that houses achievers through a wide range of success-driven programs organized to continually improve lives. Geniushub TVET Center was tasked with training 80 Edo State residents on a vocational skill, baking, pastries, and confectionaries. A total of 280 Edo residents were sent to Geniushub Project Tmax TVET Center for screening, and 80 residents were selected. The screening process was a total of 3 days, 20th, 21st, and 25th of January 2023. The criteria for selection process were availability of the applicant for every training days. They must be residents of Edo State, aged between 18 to 23 years of age. Other criteria include computer literacy, ability to read and write, which are optional. After the screening and selection process, the applicants went through registration process, which includes biometric registration of applicants. Detailed supervision of entry mode was taken into consideration, with each applicant having a unique identification number, which enables them to clock in and out for each training days. At Geniushub Project Tmax TVET Center, our identification number starts from 36250. With the screening and registration process sorted out, it was time to start training process for the beneficiaries. The first training process was life skills and mental health and psychosocial support training. The life skills and mental health and psychosocial support training for beneficiaries is a part of Geniushub robust training curriculum. Geniushub deemed it fit to inculcate these training skills into the beneficiaries before they commence the vocational skills training on pastries, baking, and confectionaries. The life skills training classes were intensive and taught by professional instructors at Geniushub. This training process is to help the beneficiaries have clarity of purpose, having known their strengths and weakness, which would help them make informed and practical decisions that establishes them in their various fields after the training. One of the tools of the life skills training and mental health and psychosocial support training that the beneficiaries were introduced to was the art-based intervention method. The goal was to use art to get the beneficiaries out of various moods, ranging from depression, mood swings, anxiety, and others.
My baby, that was when he separated. As a child, I didn't even know what was happening.
The beneficiaries, however, expressed themselves using the art-based tool, Treasure Box. They also had sporting activities, which included Scrabble, Ludo, Ayo, card games, Words, which was a means of relaxation and also to build the spirit of sportsmanship and teamwork in them. The life skill training was accompanied by counseling section, and this was done by Geniushub trained and professional staffs. After the life skills training, The beneficiaries were shown ground rules and were allowed to write down their expectations during and after the training period. The beneficiaries are now set to begin their culinary training process at the Geniushub Project Tmax TVET Center, and this brought about the Edo Project Tmax cooking show. The beneficiaries were trained on how to bake, make pastries, and confectionaries. The beneficiaries had intensive theoretical and practical training sections with their facilitator, Mrs. Tesoma. During the course of their training, they learned how to bake cakes and decorate with different designs, and also to make pastries of different kind and also different meals. It is time to take a look at the training sections of the 80 beneficiaries of the Edo Project Tmax Culinary Training with their facilitator, Mrs. Tesoma. So can you run us through the ingredients that we have right here, and at what stage, at what point do we make them? What exactly is this that we have?
Okay, this is raisins,
Okay.
which is the first dry fruit to use.
Okay.
But the best way to keep them is to store them with alcohol. So we've had this for over a week now.
A week?
Soaked in alcohol, not this brandy. So it's been soaked with alcohol. So after soaking, it becomes wet. So what we did was we added flour to it, and then we just shook it together. So when you put it in your cake, it doesn't just settle to the bottom.
Okay.
That's why we did this. So this is our fruit. So we're going to put it at the end of our baking process.
Okay, when you're done baking it, and then
With your hand gloves, please, just one person, your group leader should do that. You start massaging the floor with the butter with both hands. Please look at what I'm doing. Look at what I'm doing with both hands.
it is safe to say that it is time for the 80 beneficiaries of the Edo Project Tmax Culinary Training to put the knowledge and skills which they have acquired during the culinary training into practical use as they are set for the labor markets. Let's listen to testimonials from some of the beneficiaries after the training section.
When I came here like a novice, a depressed novice. But they took us on a journey. On the first week we came, life skill. In that life skill, they changed our mentality, especially mine. They made us to see the world in another perspective that is so positive. They gave us hope of living again.
My name is Teshoma Onyekweli. I'm the facilitator for Project Tmax 2023 with Geniushub. It's been very insightful. I'm happy I went on this journey because every time I come back to class, I have questions. People bring their products that they've done over the weekend, and the zeal to learn was with all my students, and it was very good. It was uplifting that I could impact lives.
First of all, let me start with Geniushub. Please, I am begging. You should not stop life skill training to any beneficiary, be it from Project Tmax or any other body. Please, it's a lifesaver. I have saved many souls. Many of us have testimony. And Geniushub, may God continue to bless you people and keep people in business until you are tired of doing business. Then for Project Tmax, I am so grateful for the initiator of this program. Federal government, kudos. We love this. We want to see more of this.
I didn't know that I had some emotional issues that were buried in my blind spot. But after that work of art, I found out that I was free. I was able to talk, to relate with people. And the shocking part was that the first week of the training, I was the only guy in class, and it was kind of overwhelming for me. But I was able to overcome after that life skills class, and I could connect with every lady in the class.
Once again, thank you to Project Tmax for this opportunity to really take 80 participants for free to train them to make their lives better. It's a good thing. I've learned so much from it that I want to give back as well myself. And thanks to Geniushub for being a good facilitator to these people. Being here is home. We feel comfortable, and the love is so real. And their heart is so pure, and I'm grateful to them for that. Thank you.
At the end of the program, they had a graduation ceremony and were presented with certificates. And this is Edo Project Tmax Culinary Training for 80 beneficiaries in Edo State at the Geniushub TVET Center. Thank you, federal government. Thank you, Edo Project Tmax. Thank you, Edo State government. And thank you to Geniushub TVET Center for this amazing training opportunity.